All right, welcome to the next episode of Just About Boxing at Jab University, brought to you by iBuild Texas. Check out our sister podcast, Jimmy's World. Both shows are available on all podcast platforms. Today's special guest is none other than Omari Jones. What up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, man, where are you from? Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida. My godmom lives out, was it Leesburg or something like that? Way out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How is it? You were Disney World, man.
Yeah. Disney World. That's what we known for.
Yeah, man. But a lot of people don't know. Orlando ain't all sweet like that, man. It's kind of rough sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, how old are you, man?
I'm 18.
You're 18 years old. You're a youngster. You still a youth, or you just
No,
you,
I'm elite. I just had my first elite tournament and I won all 6 fights, and I just won my first tournament at elite.
okay? So you won in Shreveport. Yeah. So
Shreveport, yeah,
yeah,
152.
152. So this is your
Yeah.
first. How was that jump to elites? Because you should have did it in December. Had a little delay coming because of
Yep.
COVID. How
Yep.
was it jumping to
Uh,
the elites?
well, I say I adjusted pretty good. I was originally gonna go. I was on weight with everything. I was originally gonna go at 138, and then they delayed it um another 3 months. So I was kind of like, well, am I going to be able to like hold that weight for that time period? So my dad, my team, we discussed it. We just said we're gonna go ahead and move up. I was a light 152 though. I was weighing in like 146, 147.
Yeah,
But I
that's real
just said,
light.
yeah. I just went ahead and went up and trusted my talent.
That's what's up, and it paid off. You having trust in yourself.
Yeah.
So when did you start boxing?
Well, I started boxing at the age of 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Orlando. Who I know from her? Daquan Arnett would think I was the only person I
Oh yeah,
remember.
I
Yeah.
actually trained with Daquan and Justin, the brothers.
Yeah.
We was training at Lou Harris gym for
Okay.
I was training there for a few years, and then my coach, he had passed away, and now I'm currently with Jason Galarza. You might know him
Yeah.
with coach of Erickson Lubin.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah. I know. I got a lot of folks out in the Florida area. Uh, was it Gladden Boxing Club? He was in the Marines with me out there in Gainesville. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard of him. Yeah.
yeah, they always be around. Uh, so what got you into boxing? What prompted you to like, you know what? I'm gonna go get punched in the face and enjoy it.
Well, originally at 4 years old, I started off with karate. So karate was already a contact sport, and I was a second degree. I stopped at being a second degree black belt. So I went ahead and said, I'm more done with karate, and I fell in love more with boxing, and I had to kind of focus in on that one sport as I got older and got more serious about the sport.
And I know South Florida be having a lot of fights. Central Florida have a lot of amateur fights.
Oh yeah, we throw shows about every month, every other month. So, but
That's what's up.
right now, I just tournaments really been in nationals, and I just been getting this work while I'm at camp, and I did a lot of traveling for nationals. I went to Adrian Broner camp, went down to Erickson Lubin gym for some work. I went to St. Pete and sparred Clarence Booth. I sparred Tevin Farmer. He was actually in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
The list, yeah. I was just saying, I did a lot of preparing and took the preparation serious for just the last nationals that I did.
You know what? That's not the first time I heard that because some young boys I was talking to, you probably know Lil Booney, Troy Nash, he a junior, then Robert Merriweather over at Floyd's gym. They were traveling around too.
Okay.
And I was like, why you traveling around? I said, man,
Yeah.
because can't get no fights because of COVID. So we might as well go spar,
Yeah.
man. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
so
And
did
and this.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh yeah. I was just saying in the sparring, sparring with pros, guys like Josue Vargas, and like I say, the list goes on. You just got to travel to get that work, and it's top notch work too. So we go and get it.
That's what's up, man. And
Yeah.
other than bumping you up from 38 to 52, what other impact did COVID have on what Omari doing boxing wise?
I would just say it stopped a lot of competition. I just had to travel to get work. I I wanted to compete. And as soon as Florida opened up, I had won the state PAL. I had went ahead and win that tournament because it was the first thing, and everybody was just trying to get that work in, especially them thinking that the nationals was in December, and with the delay of nationals, I'll say it definitely played in my favor because I had more time to go get work and train harder. My team was able to, just put me in a better position for as conditioning and raising money to get to these tournaments
Yeah,
because
because
they
I'm
not
a
cheap.
coach dad, dog. Like I know my pockets be hurt.
Yeah,
Like, man, yeah,
yeah,
man. Yeah,
yeah,
it's the worst. They are expensive, man. So you've been
definitely.
around a while. Um, what is like you ever fight somebody like, man, I hate fighting this dude. This is hard. Like you ever run into somebody like this is hard all the time. Even if you better than beat
Yeah,
them, they just rough. You know what I mean?
yeah. I run into a few of them. A lot of I say I run I run into a few of them at nationals. They just kept coming, but I trust, like I say, I trusted my talent, and they keep coming, and I got to keep coming too.
So what makes Omari in the ring? Like if somebody's like, man, that dude is fast, is he strong? What is it?
It's the speed. It's my jab. I'll say my jab definitely lands at a high accuracy, and just my movement. I feel like I have all around skills all around the board. So they just gonna judge me all around and definitely will see some from me every time I fight. Like I was the only fighter to fight 6 times
Yeah,
at nationals.
y'all was a huge weight class. Wasn't that weird, man? Y'all was deep.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, 150, 138 was even
Yeah, 138
worse
was deep
though.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So 152. So I was the only fighter to fight 6 times, along with getting the fighter of the tournament as well. So
Like, how does it feel to win one of those? You know, you won the tournament, but now you the outstanding boxer.
yeah.
How does that feel? Like, it's like, yeah,
uh,
y'all see me?
yeah,
Y'all see me?
yeah. Yeah, it was. I'll say it was definitely like the long road to get where I'm at. Like I say, I started boxing at 8. My first nationals was at JO's in West Virginia, and I got the silver there. I thought I won it, and I got the silver there. I came up short in 2 more nationals, and to finally get my first nationals, it was a dream come true. Along with getting the fight at the tournament, I'm just like, wow, like, I gotta thank God for that blessing and my team. You
Yeah,
know,
man, had to feel good, man. So you still in high
yeah.
school or you in college? What you doing?
Uh, I actually just graduated, but I graduated with some college credits. So now I'm just continuing the course at the same school with the classes I was taking at the same school.
Oh, that's what's up. And
Yeah,
what's the degree plan? What you I went to college for kinesiology because I thought it was just it's called sports science. Man, it was more science than
yeah,
sports. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I plan to go to school for business and management. I just feel like that's important, especially I got a clothing line called I Got a Dollar in the Dream, and I just plan to not end up like a lot of the not saying that everybody has got money taken from them, but it's a lot of fighters in the game or
oh, it's a
stories that I
common
heard.
story, bro. That's a common
Oh
story.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. It's a common
Yeah,
story. A
yeah.
lot of them happen to them. Yeah. You take a
Yeah.
kid that ain't never had no real money and you drop a bunch of
Hmm.
money on them, and then all of a sudden somebody smarter than them took all their money. It's a
Yeah,
common story, man. Yeah. So hopefully,
right.
what prompted you said clothing line, man? It's a got a dollar to dream. His name is clothing line, right?
I got a dollar in the dream. I wish I was going to change and wear the shirt, but I'm just letting everybody know. So it's called I Got a Dollar in the Dream. It just me. It's basically a shirt with stars on top, me boxing on the moon, and it's just me living my dream, which is boxing.
What prompted you to start a clothing line? Like just I need the extra source of income, or like
Yeah, I would say
I'm gonna be the next what's the dude Damon whatever the Fubu dude
yeah,
like
yeah,
what just like I'm gonna
yeah.
do that yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like me just I actually been talking about it since I was 12, and I started it about a year and a half ago, 2 years I would say, and it was just basically me, of course, wanting to make money, but it was also a dream for me to just have a clothing line and see it come to life. It's a great feeling.
That's what's up, man. So I was talking a little bit. He said, like, "Nah, I don't watch boxing. I watch it if I can learn something." Do you watch boxing? Are you a boxing fan?
Yes, I do watch it.
Like, who's your favorite fighter?
I had to go with Roy Jones,
You
Floyd.
Florida boy, yeah, man. I'm a Florida boy. Man. Y'all must have forgot.
it got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it got to be Roy Jones, Floyd, and I say Ali. I like a lot of the young guys too that's coming up, like Devin. They compare me a lot to Devin Haney. I like Shakur Stevenson. You
Yeah,
know,
he was
I
just up
like
here doing camp. Yeah, I just seen him not too
yeah
long ago before this fight. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah
I got to watch them work. Yeah, that was cool, man. Yeah, you Devin and Shakur. They're around, they close to the same way. They're about a weight class apart.
yeah.
Who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Devin.
You gonna go with Devin? That's what's up.
I'm gonna
That's
go
what's
with
up.
Devin.
He looked real good against Linares, man. Like,
He did. Hey, I'm
yeah.
talking. I'm
Even though
talking
he
about.
got rocked, but like he
Yeah.
got rocked, you know what I mean? Because he was trying to put on a show and got
Yep.
caught. But man, he boxed beautifully, man. He was putting it together, he was
Yep.
moving, controlling the range.
The
Man,
jab.
Devin, yeah, he did a real good job, man.
Yeah.
Um, do
And
you
if you
watch? Yeah, go ahead. Go
oh,
ahead.
and I was just saying, if you not, I like Shakur, but I'm just saying, if you compare both of their last performances,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You talking about this last week? Yeah, yeah. Well,
yeah,
it sounded like Shakur wasn't really focused. That's what he sounded like because he
yeah,
said it at the end, and it just seemed like he wasn't putting punches together in combination. There was a lot of pot shots here
yeah,
and there.
hmm,
Do you watch amateur boxing though?
yeah, I do.
Like
I,
now you watch it because of your peers, or were you watching it like as a young amateur watching the older guys, like, or you just like amateur boxing?
I'll say I like amateur boxing. Like I like us out here, working with Australia, Jordan. You know, I have to study those guys, especially, and I study the guys that's in my weight class because right now I'm the number one, but I want to keep the spot, and I'm just seeing who's out there. I know a few people that's going to be coming from youth. The guys that's younger than me, so I gotta still stay on point with studying different styles, just seeing different styles and what I'm gonna be looking at in the future.
So you said Jordan, I think it was said Jordan, the Philippines, Australia, all there right now. But this you're
Right.
sparring against them, but you haven't competed internationally yet.
No, I haven't competed internationally yet, but hopefully, we got some good news maybe in the future, that since we won the nationals, that we will be competing and representing my country.
Oh, that's what's up. And so you y'all got work with them today. Is there something you noticed that these international teams do differently from how we fight here in the US?
I would say they got like a bounce, a lot of feints, but once you figure them out, a lot of them they have the same style. But I feel like the U.S. has most of the talent. They like to come with pressure, and if we just box and do our thing, we'll always come out successful.
That's what, and you think that's because we have Las Vegas here, so pro boxing is here. Like we have
Yeah.
Vegas, we got LA, we got New York, Madison Square Garden, we got Atlantic City. Is that because pro
Mhm.
boxing is so prevalent over here versus over there?
I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't say just that because of the pro boxing. I just say maybe like it just depends on your coaching. Like if they're teaching a certain way on how to beat the U.S. or a certain style on how to win, that's that's how I would fight. However, whatever style I gotta adapt to in order to win.
That's what's up. And
Yeah.
how how is it interacting with these guys from? Do y'all kick it a little bit? Y'all get to talk to them? Do they speak English? Well, I
Uh.
know Australia speaks English,
Yeah.
you know, but like, do y'all get to
Yeah.
cultural exchange a little bit?
Australia do, they speak English, but Jordan, um, I think they have an interpreter where somebody, translate. whatever the coach is saying, whatever our coach is saying, and then their coaches translate to them. And Jordan, they don't speak English well, so it's kind of like we have to break it down to them on what we're doing for the day. And it's a little different, but interacting with them, it's no conflict. It's just strictly work.
Okay, no, like after training, do y'all get to talk a little bit?
Oh, oh, a little bit.
Do you find they have similar interests to the Americans, or they just got their own interests? Like, I don't know what they doing over there. Like, is it?
Yeah, I would say they do have the same interest for us working hard, and they want to get the goal.
That's what's up, man. And then
Yeah.
you, who do you watch other than yourself in the amateur boxing? That like, man, I'm a fan of this guy right here. Like,
Mm. I can't. I watch a lot of guys. Like here, I would say we do have some fighters for as Keyshawn, Tiger, that's in my weight class, and just how they kind of fight. And I talk with them every once in a while. How is it on the big stage? Not even, I wouldn't even say the big stage. How is it fighting in worlds, and just getting feedback on that and being a student of the game.
yeah. So you say Tiger and you in the same weight class.
Yeah,
Tiger got the spot that you want in Paris.
yeah.
Does he drop the gems on you? Just hey yo, or he just like you got to ask him first? Do he just like hey yo, you got to do this? This will get
Oh
you.
yeah, when we conversate, and it's not because, and when we conversate, it's kind of like he just go ahead and go into the topic. He'll just ask, oh, are you think y'all gonna be competing in the worlds soon? And I just be like, yeah, and then we'll just go into a conversation on what we'll be looking for, or you can handle it, you can do it for real, just motivation going into it. And I wasn't able to make the 2020 Olympic team because I was probably like 16 or 17 whenever they was doing the trials.
Oh yeah, because the qualification started what? And Utah was the first qualifier for Olympic trials, right? Salt Lake
I,
City.
be, I believe so. Yeah,
So that
I
was
was like I was like 16.
so that was 2018 too.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, it started a long time ago. You was just a baby, and back in the day,
yeah,
you could have went because remember Nuke, Rasheed Warren went at like 16. It kind of sucks. Y'all got to wait a
yeah,
little bit, but
yeah. And
it
I
might
would
be worth the
definitely
wait, man.
yeah, yeah. I definitely plan on going to 2024, but like everything, the time and everything happened for a reason. You know,
Yeah, but it might be worth the wait. It was worth the wait
definitely.
for COVID. We bumped up to 52. You not only won the tournament, you left as an outstanding boxer. It might be really worth the wait. You're gonna develop into a grown man going into 2024, and right now you the big dog. You the
Right.
big dog. You the big dog. Uh, now that you're the big dog, do you feel like when you get to these tournaments, oh man, they coming after me? It's they want me. You feel like that?
Yeah. Yeah, especially December, with December coming up, I gotta retain my position at the number one. And I feel like they're definitely gonna come after me, come harder. I might run into some guys that I fought from Shreveport again. And I know they're definitely gonna be coming at me. So, I just love the position that I'm in right now, and I plan to keep it for a long time.
So what is the end goal with boxing? Is it the pros? Is it the Olympics? Is it being a manager, promoter? You know what I mean? Is it like I'm gonna sell gloves with my face on them, or I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
selling these shirts? What is it, man?
Yeah. Well, I'll say I always start with something. So, I went ahead and won the nationals. That was my first stepping stone, and then go ahead and win an international tournament. And I plan to keep winning internationals and nationals. But the ultimate goal in the amateurs is to get that gold medal. 2024, and then I'll go ahead and turn professional and be my own boss. That's the
Be your
goal.
own boss. That's great. You know what I mean? I like
Yeah.
that. You already your own boss, man. You selling shirts. You selling shirts. You already your own boss, man.
Right.
With that said, I know y'all in there eating to see you drinking and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, but before I let you go, uh, hit everybody with the clothing line and hit them with your social so they can follow you on all your platforms. How they get a hold of you, man?
Okay. Well, my first Instagram, my main account where I post, my boxing stuff, they call me Banger. So that's been my nickname since I first started boxing. So my Instagram is Banger Put Dem Pause, Banger Put DEM Pause.
That's
So
dope. I like it. I like it.
and
That's what's
then
up.
my clothing brand is Dollar and a Dream, but the dollar is with two R's. So dollar, two R's, and a dream.
That's what's up, man. And with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Let y'all go ahead, get some rest, get y'all something to eat. Hopefully y'all get to go up to Santiago's and see the kids fight tomorrow. That's over on Pikes Peak and
Yeah.
Circle. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too, man.
All right, man.